Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first September Microsoft Excel Masterclass. And if you are here and here on time, I wish to thank you so much for showing up. I will be your trainer for today. My name is David Francis Effiong, as you can see on the screen. I would probably love that you reach out to your friends who are just very much new. Invite your friends to join us for this very interesting program. I am going to drop the link so that I need just 10 people to join me live here. I can only take 10 persons. I love using this platform because it gives us the opportunity to limit all kinds of distractions. So I've dropped the link in the comment section. If you can hear me, you can click on the link and then you can join, okay? I hope you can see the link, please. So it's right there on the comment section. Hello, Afemi, Pretty Hair, Sato or Sato Cakes, Ime, Jerome, Manasseh. Okay, I can see Bernard. Hi, Bernard. Can see Temi Laya. Hello. Can see Lambs. Hi. Can see Samuel. Can see Fine Girl.
Hello.
Okay. How are you? I can see Paulina. All
Hello.
right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have two more persons I need to accept. I can see Yaria. Pardon me. Um. Okay.
It's okay, my boy.
So if you are here live, what it means is that your background is going to be very quiet. It also means that you would be please. It also means that you would normally respond to questions because you also would normally let me know if you can hear me and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Okay. Kevin.
Okay. Fine girl, I think you are not in class. I'm going to throw you out because you are talking. So someone else should replace her. Okay, I can see Isaac. Right, we are cool now. So let me take attendance and know who is here. Bernard, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Please, I want all of you to put on your video if you can. Put on your video if you can. Bernard, is your environment calm, quiet? No
Yes,
noise,
calm, but
right?
yeah, but my video is having a problem. So,
All right.
I'm alright.
Tell me, Tayo, are you here? Tell me, Tayo.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
she's not here. Okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
Is your background quiet?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Paulina, are you here?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Samuel,
Yes, I am.
Lama, is it Lama or Lams?
Lambs, yes, I am.
Okay. No one is seeing your faces, guys. Are you human beings or robots?
Definitely not a robot. But
Okay,
unfortunately, I can't
Samuel,
turn on
thank
my
you.
cam.
Samuel, thank you. Samuel is very handsome. He's enjoying his life. Please,
Thank you
the
very
rest of
much.
you are ugly. That's why you don't want to show us your face, huh? I'll show you my face, but let me see that I'm with human beings first. Mubaraka, are you here?
Yes, I'm on.
Okay. Izu Arinze, are you here?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
And finally, Isaac Udo, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
All right, awesome, awesome. So some people, all right, guys, stop clicking on the link. The studio is full now. I can only take 10 persons. Um, that's it. We're going to go straight into class. Please, today I'm not going to drop any Excel material that we are going to be using in class, but I'm going to introduce you guys to Microsoft Excel. I always do feel very ashamed for people who think Excel is just about Excel is very basic. It will blow your mind when you're in this class with us. You will discover that the Excel you probably knew is not the one that we are going to be teaching you. There are people who are making a lot of money using Microsoft Excel. I'm not going to be talking, I'm going to be showing you, okay? So don't joke with this very important tool. It's a very important tool. I have made money from it, working with it. I've also seen people, as students, who have had jobs analyzing using Microsoft Excel to analyze data. Most companies have what is called a data team. And in a data team is made up of people who are proficient in different tools. There are people in that team who are proficient with Microsoft Excel. There are people in that team who are proficient with SQL Server. There are people in that team who are proficient with Power BI, with Tableau, with Python, with R. So there is no way you can quote me anywhere, please quote me. There is no company on earth, there is no tech company on earth, or there is no company on earth that wants you to analyze their data using all the tools at once. Think about it this way. If you have a company, would you love to employ somebody who is both I'm going to have seen all of you on stage now. If you have a company right now, Bernard, Temitayo, Mubaraka, Samuel, Lams, Arinze, Udo, and Phil. If you have a company now, guys, would you want to employ someone who is a social media manager? This same social media manager would be your finance officer, the person who write content for your website, the person who also you will also be sending this person errand. If you even send a person errand to go marry wife for you or marry husband for yourself, because I discovered that that is what some people do now. Abi, can you employ one person that will be carrying so many caps and you expect your company to survive? Can you do that?
No.
Definitely not.
You can't. I can't even trust anybody that says if, for instance, you go for an interview, all those people that always say which work you fit do, say, just give me anything, I can do everything. You can do everything. No, now. So that is not the type of space that we want to see ourselves tomorrow as tech enthusiasts or tech professionals. The tech company is a very massive one. It's a very serious business, guys. And if you want to be very proficient in any tool, you have to make sure that the tool you are proficient in is something that if they tap you and today, they wake you up today, right? You can always answer. I'll give you a short story. I have said this story last time I was a guest speaker in uh if some of you have followed me online, so you probably have seen the updates I made. And what was the post about? I said somebody recommended me to a company in the UK, a logistics company in the UK. So the guy called me, said, "You know what, guy, I've heard about you, and they told me that you are very good with Power BI. I have a project that I have a deadline I need to meet, and I need you to work on this project." And this was on a Friday. Huh? Friday that is for Betak Bedu. This guy get mine, call me, be talking serious something. Towards evening, right? My time zone. And then we talked, and he could hear the background noise. I said, "You know what? Give me a minute. Let me just get to my car." Went to my car, locked the doors, one up. And then we started speaking. He said, but for us to proceed, I just want to ask you a few questions. Instant interview. This guy did not even give me time to go and do expo. He didn't even give me time to breathe because it's a serious stuff. He started asking me questions inside my high mind where I don't shy you go far. He started asking me serious questions about Power BI. Oh, do you know anything about DAX expressions? Do you know how to navigate this? Do you know how to do that? Then I told him, yeah, I'm a Microsoft Certified Data Analyst Associate. I'm a Power BI developer. So I think I should be able to answer some of the things around DAX expressions. And I explained everything about it instantly. Huh? Have you ever been in a relationship where your girlfriend will not tell you everything until you give and drink? She don't hide well. Then, but now that time she will turn to tell you are a very stupid man. How did I get to know you? You know, there are people that when people get drunk, they say things so. But you, when you get drunk and people call you, or maybe tipsy, not even drunk, people call you and ask you something about Microsoft Excel. Do you want to tell them, please give me 2 hours? Let me get back to you. No, that's not the type of student I want to train. You have to be so good at it that nobody says no to you. Guys, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Only
Yes, sir.
Tepitayo respond.
Yes.
Now don't-
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Good. You have to be so good at it. And I got that. He sent me a message. He asked me for my WhatsApp number because I told him, you know what, after this, when I'm done from the club, I would send you I sent him my WhatsApp number, and then he sent me the questions from their company. Right? And if you check out in 3 days, in 3 days to, I think it wasn't even up to a week, I had done it and I sent it back to him. And I got paid 200 to 200, 250 to 300, if you want to put it, for a single job. So when people say that, oh, there's money in tech, there's money in tech for those who are sabi. There's money in tech for those who are sabi. For those who are not from my place, those who are sabi means those who know. Okay, there's money in tech for those who know what they are doing. So after our class right now, right? After our class, I want you to ask yourself, can you be so good at anything that we are going to be teaching you now, that even if they wake you up in a very weird environment, call you, a recruiter calls you or sends you an email, and they need you to reply immediately, can you react? Can you respond with the speed of light? And then they feel so confident that they are in the right place, or they got the right person. So that is my pep talk. Shortly, 15 minutes have gone. So before we start the class, because I'll be sharing my screen, I want to believe that all of you have your Microsoft Excel opened. I intend to start with basic Excel, basic, like, beginner's Excel. Or should I just move to intermediate and advanced? Because unafi sabi, I don't know. What do you think?
No, sir, please start with the basic, please.
What do you guys think? Should I start
The
from
basic. Yes.
Start with basic.
I don't know.
Let's start with the basics, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
let's actually start with the basics.
Awesome. Okay, just give me a minute. There are some people that just joined the class now. Let me send them the link shortly. All right, so everyone, it's saying we should start with the basic. All right, So we are going to start with the basics. Okay. I wanted to open the WhatsApp group from our experience. From our experience, I discovered that we want to open the WhatsApp group for conversations. Uh, People will start selling tomatoes inside that group. So that's why the WhatsApp groups are closed. Some people are having challenges joining the Slack channel. Are you here? Do you have any challenge joining the Slack channel, please?
Yes, sir.
Anybody here who have the
Yes,
challenge joining the Slack channel?
yes. I have a channel joining the Slack channel.
I also
And
did, and eventually I was able to. But now it says that I'm on a 7 days trial because I don't. I think I have to be on a workplace to be able to have access, full access.
Okay, okay.
I've not
So
been able
what
to.
Yeah, I've been
what we
able.
do what we do in the health tech is we always do tell our students to get used to some of the apps that are used by some companies. Slack, Discord. I'm not sure there's a serious company that uses WhatsApp. I'm not saying WhatsApp is not a serious app, but it's not. It doesn't. WhatsApp doesn't allow for some of the features Slack and Discord allows for, right? So that's why we want to start introducing you guys to some of these platforms. But if you are still having issue joining the Slack channel, we are still having issue joining the Slack channel, we will try as much as we can to encourage you to we try as much as we can to encourage you to submit your assessments in the Telegram group. Okay, would mark the assessments, and if you don't submit, we always take attendance. That's why we have a lot of not a lot. We have two virtual assistants who are always on the lookout for some of these things. Okay, so I don't. Let me see if. So we're going to be using the Telegram group. So if you are not in the Telegram group, please try to join because that's where you'll be submitting your assessment. Right. So give me a sec. Let me just make sure I get my water and all that in place because before we start out, this class would literally last for at least 2 hours. So please, if you are here, make sure your internet can take you to the end of the class and make sure you have your water. Make sure you don't have a visitor that's going to be distracting you in class. You know what I mean? Also, make sure that your laptop is open because you are going to be doing some tasks today. Less talk and more of practicals. That's why we are here. Okay? Are we good?
Yes, we
Very,
are.
very good, sir.
Awesome. So give me a sec. I'll be right back. Let me put some music for you guys. Just by the way, I need someone to who would volunteer to be our class rep. Who? Don't worry, I'm not sending you to go and do campaign for me in your local government. It's just to drag my attention to all of you can do that, but I need someone to hold responsible. Just to drag my attention to comments in the comment section, questions and all of that. So who can help me do that and even respond to some of the questions? If who can do that? Hello, can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you.
Can hear you, sir.
So those listening, who wants to volunteer? Nobody.
I did not get the question, sir.
I need a class rep, someone to volunteer to be the class rep. Your job is simple. Just let me know if there are questions in the comment section, because if I'm teaching, I'm not going to be coming to be checking and going and all that.
I'll do that, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Anytime.
Demitaya, awesome, thank you. That's it. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
All right. Thanks so much for your patience. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen, please.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear.
What can you see?
Microsoft Excel.
All right. Awesome. So first thing first, when we talk about Microsoft Excel, let me bring up a presentation because I see that someone asked a question about Excel. So let me bring it up. Let me see if I still have it. If not, I'll just go ahead and teach. Please invite your friends. You didn't enroll to be here. You didn't pay anything to be here. Invite your friends to join us. All right. Okay, so I'm opening up the introduction to Excel class. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so that's my name, email, you can reach us. Can someone read what is on the screen? If you can see my screen, please let me be sure.
Data entry and Microsoft Excel Masterclass. Basic to advanced.
I'm not hearing you, please.
Data entry and Microsoft Excel Masterclass. Basic to advanced. That's in bracket. Then tutor David
Okay,
Francis
awesome.
FL.
So that's it, right? So this is what I'll be teaching you I'll be joined with I'll be joined with my colleague Piz Waluka. She'll be teaching you guys on intermediate. I'll come back and teach you advanced Excel. Okay. So today, tomorrow, and hopefully next week, I'll be taking you guys on basic Excel because I feel that you will get to understand basic Excel more and appreciate it more if I get to teach. So that's me right there. I took this photo 2 years ago, or was it last year? I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. That means I have what it takes to teach you. I'm not like other tutors you've met in the past. I've taken exams, I've failed, I've passed, and I know what I'm doing, as you would come to know. Okay. So we're going to be taking introduction to Microsoft Excel, basic Excel function, advanced Excel functions, correlation matrix, regression, predictive analysis, VBM macros, Power Query editor, and then Excel for data analytics. So this is just some of the links. You guys can get this material, by the way. So let's leave this. All right, so I need someone to help me read. This is for those who are not aware of what Microsoft Excel can do. Okay, just read the first paragraph.
A business nowadays needs the aid of various software and tools to manage and operate properly. The tools actually used to save time and resources in the language of the business by giving instantaneous results from the analysis. There are a lot of tools for a variety of businesses available, out of which the most popular and famous tool that businesses need are Microsoft Office Excel. It is not a myth, but a stated fact that Excel is helping small, medium, and large scale businesses to store, maintain, and analyze data into fruitful information with its eminent set of qualities to execute functions and advanced Excel formula. The software single-handedly manages and covers various types of grounds for a business like accounting, budgeting, sales, and many more.
All right. So a way of introduction, just to put perspective into what you have read today. Okay, a couple of years back, when I was working with an international organization in Denmark, I was opportune to teach the staff how to use Microsoft Excel in their budgeting, in their monitoring and evaluation. Is there any of you here that have worked with an NGO before, or you own a social enterprise? Anybody? You can just check in the comment section for me if there are people dropping, yes, I've worked with an NGO, a non-profit organization that is, or I've worked with a social enterprise, or I own an NGO, or I own a social enterprise, or probably I own a business. Anybody? Class rep, is there anyone dropping anything in the comment section?
Yes, someone just did.
Okay. Who is that person? What is the person's name?
Pamela Uzodima.
Okay. What did she say?
She says yes, works with an NGO.
Okay,
Okay, some
awesome.
other people have come up too. Some own businesses and some have worked with NGO.
Okay, awesome. You agree with me, guys, that there is no way you are going to escape from using Microsoft Excel if you are working with some of these places I've mentioned. So, monitoring and evaluation is a very key component of those who have worked with non-profits and those who have worked with international organizations, UNICEF, SOS Children, WHO, and name it, right? Um, UNDP, all kinds of international organizations. At the base level, you are required to at least know how to do your budgeting in Microsoft Excel. Imagine if your business needs a donor or that can, give money every month. By the way, years back, I was a fundraising consultant, fundraising manager and official in another non-profit organization in Germany. I've had a list of. You can check out my portfolio. I think I should share my LinkedIn so that I will not be How many of you are following me on LinkedIn, please? I should share my LinkedIn so you guys will go and be reading these things for yourself. Let me check. Yes, if you own a business, Coco, like Coco said, you will discover definitely that you will need to use Excel to make your calculations. I'm not talking about you need to use Excel to make your simple drafts, okay? So Excel is very important. As I was saying, I was contracted by this company to actually teach. I was contracted by this company to actually teach their staff Microsoft Excel and how that can really help them. Let me open this up so that you guys will connect with me immediately. So if you're on LinkedIn, please, and if you are not on LinkedIn, I beg you, in the name of your God, your mother, your father, your child, your husband, your wife, whatever you think you respect, please, in the name of that person, go and register on LinkedIn. Please, I beg you, go register on LinkedIn and connect with us. Also connect with the health consultants and techies. I'm going to type the health consultants and techies. The hell, yeah, that's us right there. Go connect with us on LinkedIn. Connect with us on Facebook. Connect with us on Facebook. Connect with us on Twitter, TikTok. We're all there. Just type Dial Consultants and Techies and please connect with us. We are also on Twitter. Dial _Techies. Okay. So this is our page on LinkedIn. Just go type Dial Consultants and Techies and then you will be connected with us. We just finished our Power BI challenge. We are going to be having a UK Europe conference on 7th of October. It's totally free. For those of you that are in the UK, those of you that want to jackpot, those of you that want to travel, those of you that are immigrants, please try to attend that conference. Totally free. It's going to happen on Twitter. We'll be sharing from some of the very qualified immigrants who have gotten jobs as immigrants in the tech space outside their country of origin. They are going to be there to tell you how they got the jobs. As I used to tell my people in the health consultants and techies, please, 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 as much as we teach our students, please let us also make sure that we pray that they get jobs and the right kind of jobs. Or is there anybody in this class that don't want to make a lot of money, provide a lot of value? Is there anybody here?
Who doesn't want?
Some people, their father be Dangote now. Be their husband get money, their boyfriend they give them transport money, so they don't need money again. That kind of thing.
We
so,
all do our beg.
so please, the fact that value pursues value, money respects value. Um, all these titles are just probably me telling you that I am very good at what I'm doing. It's that simple. And connect with me on LinkedIn. That's what I'm saying. So that you can, I will not be talking about some of my portfolio. You can go and just read it for yourself, and that's it. So let's get back to class. So I was telling you guys that I was asked to come and teach, and then I was paid for it. So if you are very good at it, you can lead your business properly. You can make them make certain decisions that are very, very going to come about fruitful outcomes for your company. After my training with that nonprofit, that international organization, there was a lot of improvements in their monitoring and evaluation. They started reaching out to more and more donors. I introduced them to Salesforce. We started having meetings with the Salesforce department in Singapore. I introduced them to how they could use customer relationship management platforms to improve their donor retention acquisition. Okay. I talked a lot about why Microsoft Excel is one place that they should start with. Because if they don't start with Excel, your business is not going to know where it's going. Even yourself, you will not know where your business is going. Those of you that are selling shoes and makeup and potty in your WhatsApp status, you don't know how many customers you've had in a month. You don't know how much you've been able to make. So that's why today you are selling shoes, the next day you are selling potty, the next day you are selling hair, the next day you are selling brick border Niger. You are everywhere and nowhere at all because you don't have a tool that you can use to track your business, your non-profit. The only thing you know how to do in your non-profit is to take pictures, post on social media, and then that's it. No donor is taking you serious. Nobody wants to invest in your business. People are afraid because you are not using the right tool, you are not using the right language, and all of that. My class is as real as it can get, guys, because I'm not going to water down the efforts, my experience. I'm going to make sure I force them upon your brain. And if you are here to learn, you will learn, and you must learn good. You must be so good that nobody should say no to you. So these are the first things that we are going to be doing in Excel today. Today we are going to be starting with preparing magnificent charts. We are going to continue with looking at how we can visually aid conditional formatting, and we move over to trend identification, and then finally we are going to bring anything into Microsoft Excel. This is what we are going to be doing today. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Good. So if we have time, tomorrow we are going to start looking at some of these functions. VLOOKUP, sum if, max min if, sum if, count if function. And we are going to be so good that you know how to prepare your tables, you know your AND function, your left function, your concatenation function, all of these functions. Don't be scared. You must learn them, okay? You will learn them and you will be so good at it. And then we also have something I normally do as a sidekick for my classes is that I introduce you guys to data entry. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow or probably next week. Because if you have skills as a Microsoft Excel person, all those e-commerce companies that need data entry specialists, all those hospitals, all those pharmacies, all the little and big companies that you know, all the product listed companies or product listing companies, all the lead generation companies like the one I worked for as a managing editor when in Amsterdam, it was a remote job. All of them are need data entry specialists. So I'm going to be talking about all of this product listing, and some of you have seen some. Are you guys seeing it with me in class?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope I'm not too fast and I'm not.
Not actually.
So we're going to be talking about how these things work. Some of you go online, you want to order pants, you want to order bra, you want to order things for your girlfriend or for your husband or for your wife or for your sibling or for your brother, your sister, your son. You just keep ordering, but you don't know that there are people behind everything that you see online. Those e-commerce companies work with people that are called data entry specialists. And you can never be a data entry specialist if you don't know the skills that are required of you, starting from Microsoft Excel. So I'm going to be taking you guys through all that process. I'll be showing you, I'll not be talking and talking. I'll show you how it works and how the arrangement is made so that even after this class, you can start doing something on your own. And if you get serious and navigate the text space early on, ask the right questions, you'll be so good at it, okay? Data mining is something that is also what I'm going to be teaching you. So let's not go into all this because we are going to be looking at them as we proceed. But let's go back. This is what we want to do today, okay? We want to do this today. So I need you to have your pen and paper. I don't share this material to any students except you want to purchase it, then I can send it to you because I don't want abuses to happen. This is my intellectual property. So have your pen and paper. All of you in the live section, write this down. Things you can do with Excel because I'll be asking when I close down this page. I'll be asking for number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, okay? So the first one is prepare magnificent charts. Number 2, visually aiding conditional formatting. Number 3, trend identification. Number 4, bring anything. Have you written that down? Have you written that down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, some of you that are having issues, some of you that are having issues, let me see. Some of you that are having issues watching this presentation on YouTube, just make sure you increase your YouTube resolution, okay? So that you can see whatever I'm saying clearly. Is there anybody in the comment section that is having challenge? You are complaining that presentation is blur. If it's blur, I'm telling you now that you can make it very clear by increasing the resolution of your YouTube. You need to click on settings, and then increase resolution. That's it. If there's anyone that can make a clearer instruction on how they can achieve this, we can let them know. So with that,
Yes. Go
let's
to
escape
setting.
from here.
Okay.
Okay. Tell them, go ahead.
Okay, go to setting, then click on advanced. Then you see the options there to pick. Either 720 or for stuff like that. You just pick whichever one that fits you. I think 720 will be very clear and to at least minimize your data.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. Hey, hairstyle. I stopped sharing. I know you can't see my. Okay, if you can list them in the chat, someone is asking if you can write it down in the chat, not in the private chat if you are live. Write it down for those who need it so that you can just copy it out and then. So I'll wait for someone to do that. Has anybody written down how to increase resolution so that I continue? I don't want anybody to get missing when I'm starting my class.
Yeah, I would have done that, but I can't log in my email address on
Okay.
this thing
If
I'm using
someone
Chrome.
listen,
So
please, you can write down how people who are complaining is blurry can please get their screen to be clearer.
it's as easy as this. Just click on that setting, the setting key. Click on it. Then you see auto. Then click on that auto. Then you see the resolutions there. Then at least that 720p will be better for you.
Okay, thank you. Can we continue the class?
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you. Let me share my screen again. Those of you that are here for free, the temptation is to say, oh, it's a free class, no problem. Just please take notes. Because it's a free class, you have to respect the fact that I am, for someone who is earning per hour, this is a lot for me, right? This is a lot for my colleague as well. We are giving out the best out there for free. We also expect, I know that there are people that are here, don't expect us after the class to attend to your questions because your idea is it's a free class. So don't even call me at midnight. Midnight is when I am praying to my God. Please don't call me at midnight. I don't respond to chats. We have virtual assistants. It is only for those who want my time that I'm going to be talking about this later. But if you know you are here, you want to attend this class for free from beginning to the end, make sure that you are in class in the live section. After the class, please, the question I ask you is, are you in the selected group? If you are not in the selected group, then that's it. By selected group, I mean normally we will take maybe 20 persons, those who qualify for internship and submit their projects. We can work with them, blah blah blah. All those ones, we'll talk about them later. But if you are here to be in the free class, we are not charging you anything, and then you feel you are not going to be attending classes because it's a free class, and you feel you can come and ask us questions anytime,
We can't hear you anymore.
Is the class still live? I can't hear anyone again.
I think he went offline because I can't hear him at all.
Okay.
It looks like he has lost connection, but I guess we'll have to wait for him to come back online.
I don't know, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We had lost
Yes,
you.
you can hear
Yes, we
you.
can hear you now.
Welcome back.
I was actually talking. I didn't know that I was lost in. So where did I stop talking? Where did you guys hear me? I mean, where did the audio cease?
Uh, from I think preparing magnificent
When
charts.
you're talking about your special classes, people not disturbing you at night and all of that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Please, I was saying nobody should call me at 12 midnight when I'm praying to my God. Huh? People feel because this is a free class, so we are not. People feel because this is a free class, so it doesn't matter. I can come in, I can call Mr. David anytime and he will pick. Please clear that mentality. I bind and cast. Clear that mentality from your brain. If you must have my time and if you must respect my time, please make sure you are in class. After class, please, I am at work. Do not call me for anything. And I was saying only those that Only those that will have special attention in the health tech is those who will get their certificates, get their internship, get personalized responses to their projects. That we'll discuss much later. We only take 20% per cohort for free classes. If you check out our past experiences with students, these are the ones that can call us anytime and we'll respond. These are the ones that will assist them if they have interviews and things like that. But those who are in the free class, if you are here to learn for free, we are not charging you, and you feel that you can call me anytime after the class and I'll attend to you. You didn't attend class, but you feel that you can join and I'll attend to you. Please clear that out of your head, please. Respect us by coming to class. That is all I'm saying. And maybe something happened, you didn't come to class, you can listen to the recording and ask your colleagues. Everyone will be there to respond to you, or reach out to our virtual assistant if it has to do with class methodologies or modalities. All right, that's it. I hope there's no question. Let's proceed. So first thing I want to introduce you, for those of you that are new to Microsoft Excel, can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to be talking about all these. These are all menus or tabs. I'm not going to be defining them. I don't have that time because we have a lot to cover. We have file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review. If you have used Microsoft Word, you probably have seen a lot of these other menus. View, developer help, data mining, and all of that. The more we use it, the more you know what each of these features are for. So I'm not going to be defining them. We don't have the luxury of theory, okay? So we'll go straight into practice. But the first thing I'll explain from the interface is you can see we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, V, U, no, all the way to Z. And then you have A, B. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
A, AB, AC, AD, AE, and so on, all the way to AZ. And then after that, you start again, BA, BB, BC. So all of these, right? All of these alphabets, let me write them here. Alphabets, all of these alphabets, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc., are called, they are called what? Someone help me.
Columns.
They are called columns. Good. And then these numbers, you've seen 1, 2, 3, all these numbers, all of them, this is just basic, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. All of them are called what?
Rows.
Are called rows. Good. So in Microsoft Excel, we have what is called columns. Oh my God, where am I? Village people, oh, now they carry me go. Okay, let me increase from here. All of these numbers are called what? Rows. These are columns, these are rows. Now I'm going to do something. Let me write someone's name. Can someone give me their name? Anybody?
Come
Samuel. Good. Samuel. I'm going to write Samuel, and then I'm going to write Samuel. What is your net worth? How much do your account? Talk through.
100,000.
100,000. 100,000 naira or dollars or CDs or francs? What?
Naira.
Okay, 100,000. Let me just put 100,000. Good. So I want someone to answer me. What column is Samuel located? What column is Samuel located?
Column D.
Good.
Column
Samuel
D.
is in column D. Now, what role is Samuel located?
Row 12.
12.
12. Good.
12.
Column D, row 12. Samuel is located in column D, row 12. Now we have gotten that. Let's look at 1,000. 1,000 is located in what? Column what?
Column F,
Column F.
Column F, row what?
12.
row
12.
12.
Row 12. Good. So if we click on Samuel, we click on Samuel. Do you notice that we have this green rectangle surrounding Samuel? Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Good. That green thing surrounding Samuel, what is it called? Who knows?
Cell.
It's called what?
A cell.
A cell.
L.
Oh, the person that said it before. When you dey go toast woman, na like that in a soft voice. Be very proud of what you are saying. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. So it's a cell, true or false?
True.
So Samuel is in cell D12. What does that mean? Column D, row 12. Is that clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Column D, row 12. What cell number is 100,000 located?
F12.
F12. Perfect. Let me write.
Some of us can't hear you. Hello. We lost you for a while and we can't hear you now.
It's like I need to do some fasting and prayers to be in this class. Some village people are after my life. Class rep, are you still here? Can you imagine? Even
Class rep
my
follow you.
class rep have abandoned me.
He follow you.
Ah la la. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see your screen.
All right. So I was asking this question. Where is 23D3 located on Excel? Where is it located?
D17.
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 D17. Thank you very much. So please, I want to beg you, on no account, when you are talking as a data professional, on no account should you use go right to go left to look at it at the top. No, 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 no. Go this side, go this side. You know, when you are going to see your brother or your sister, I will use some African countries. They never have proper address. They will say, you see that church, that red church, oh, when you go there, you will pass the church. You see one gutter, just jump. Don't jump too so that the area people will not catch you. Just go straight. You see one tree, there's no fruit on that tree, that brown tree or that yellow tree. Just go straight. When you get to the dustbin, wait there for me and call me. I'll come and carry you. That type of description, please, that is not the one you should do here. You can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. You
Yes.
can.
Please be a professional. Be a professional. When you are talking on Excel, use the word cell. Please, can you go to cell D41? Can you go to cell D50? Can you go to cell A12? Can you go to cell B? Don't, this is how people test you to see whether you are familiar with the whole platform. When you scroll up, they will say, oh, go left, go up. No, no, don't go that side. Oh, go down now, go down. You are just messing yourself, right? If I want to employ someone to use Excel, this is something simple I'm going to just test the person to know. I'll say, I just type something and I say, okay, I want to copy this and paste it here. How do you want me to do it? I'll just give you that question. Then you begin to hear people flop. They will say, okay, drag your cursor, drag it up, go up, go up, go up. You see that where you see that A? You see that A, go down small. You don't fail with that. Sack, straight. As a data professional, use the right terms. Cell A11, cell B12, cell C this, cell A that, and that, and that. That is number one. Is everybody on the same page with me? You all know where alphabets are. You all know what numbers are. You all know what cell names are. Are we good?
Yeah, you are good, sir.
Good. Now, another thing I want to teach you before we proceed, because I'll be using these things interchangeably. Let's say I want to add something like, let's say I want to write Samuel.
I'm with you.
Samuel, see here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Samuel, are you married or single?
I'm single.
What was your ex-girlfriend's name? Or boyfriend, as the case may be?
Jessica.
Okay, let us use Jessica to pepper you today. Jessica, do you strong thing? I've been I run am street. So let's use Jessica. Okay? And how much you owe Jessica?
I know
I
why.
mean, now she owe you.
Yeah, she owe me.
Now she owe you. Let's say she they owe you 500K. Hey, where you know one buy her? I mean, you give her money, she no buy her. So let's say Jessica 500. Good. And let me write down something quickly. Ex-girlfriend. Debt where they don't owe you, Abby. And then product. So 500,000. What was the product? Brazilian hair.
Oh, yeah, so pariwo Brazilian emo. Ó ti yá onígbà kan pariwo bone straight.
Bone straight. Okay. They are here. Oh, Jessica is here. Ologbo lele lala bone straight. Thank you. So bone straight, Jessica people. So this person that was giving me bone straight, what is your name? What's her name? A bone straight suggester. She don't disappear. Do I still have people on this call at all, apart from Samuel? Arinze, are you here?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you're very much here.
Yes, I'm here.
Lambs, are you a man or a woman or something else? Is Lambs here?
Yes, I am female.
You're female, okay. Mubara, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm on.
Okay. Mubara, are you single or married?
I am married.
Okay. So Mubara, Phil, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I'm with you, sir.
So Phil and Arinze, you people are single, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, give me your ex-girlfriend's name.
Sir, love it.
Love it.
Yes, sir.
How much do they owe you?
200K.
200K. What do you wanna do? Which product?
She to buy system.
To buy system. You
Yes,
wanted to become a tech bro or
yeah,
Texas.
Texas.
You collect your money, Jackpa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one guy that I call. What is his name? Oh, give me her name. I mean, the guy no get X. Let me just impose one X on him now. Arinze. Um, I'm using this to teach you, so you people should follow. Arinze's ex-girlfriend is Yabo. Yabo, they owe you 1 million. She use and go shy you. Okay, let's use this now. Everything that you see me type here, from ex-girlfriend, debts and products, all the way down, is called what? Who can tell me? What's the name?
Range.
A
What is
table.
it? Yes, it's called a table, but it's not on a table properly
It is
now.
an
A
array.
field. A
Is
field.
what?
An
A
array.
field.
Array.
No.
A field.
Yes, it's an array. It's an array if you intend to use a function or a formula. It's a function or a formula that specifies if it's an array, or a function or a formula would tell you if you are using a table. We are going to be talking about tables. Anyway, this is called
Data.
a data set. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a data set. So if I tell you, Samuel, please, can you open that ex-girlfriend's data set for me? You will automatically know what I'm referring to. True or false?
True.
Sure, sir.
If I tell you, Samuel, can you open that product data set for me? You would know what I'm talking about. Can you open that debt data? So your data set would have a name that your co-workers will know about. For instance, this one we can call it the ex-girlfriend's data set. Maybe you are working for Amazon. You are going to be working on a data set. Your data set could be the data set that involves all the products that are laptops or computers. So a computer data set, hair, a shampoo data set. Maybe you want to buy a car, and there's a data set that summarizes the pricing of all the cars. Guys, are we together? I hope I'm not confusing anybody, especially those who are new to this whole thing, right?
Yes, no.
Good. So it is left for you when you have your data set. If you are using Excel to analyze data, when you have your data set, there are a couple of things you need to do. The first thing you want to do is you want to organize your data set. Okay, you want to put it in colors, you want to clean it, you want to visualize it. As we proceed in your data analysis career, you may want to use another software to model it, to clean it, to visualize. But since we are using Microsoft Excel, we want to beautify our data set, just basic beautification. So first thing first, ex-girlfriend, debt and product. All of this is called column title. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to color it yellow. I'm going to bolden it. Can you see we are already using some of the features that I didn't talk about? Oh, Father Lord, I bind and cast everyone that does not want me to have this class. I scatter, I destroy. I'm going to share my screen again. So I've dropped the link for those. I can take 2 more people to join me live. If you are here live, please click on the link and I'll accept you. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So I was saying that you can change the color here. Just highlight. How do you highlight? Click on the first column D22, click on it, drag all the way down, drag in a straight line, go up there, click on the drop down, and then you can change the color. You can see it's changing, right? You want to put yellow, it come green and all that. So you can change that. Okay, you bolden it, you click highlight again, and then click on bold. You can change your font, but these are all basic things. These are things you know as you proceed. So now we have a data set with a list of names, depth, and then product. Your first assessment is coming, so please listen up. Please listen up. You are going to submit it in the group. Listen up. This is a typical data set. This is number 1. So we are going to go straight up. Remember the things that we can do with Microsoft Excel. What is the first thing that was on the list?
Very magnificent charts.
Can't hear you.
Prepare magnificent charts.
Awesome. Before you prepare any chart, you need to know how to walk your way through any data set. I'm going to take that again. Before you know how to prepare any charts, you need to know how to walk your way through any data set. So this is just a typical data set. Now, the second thing that I want us to do, let's go proceed. Arinze, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Arinze, which university did you go to, or which college did you attend?
University of Benin.
Okay, so we are going to write university. We are going to write state. We are going to write tuition, and then we are going to write course. So let's start from you, Arinze. Sorry, I'm going to write
Column for name.
yes, name. Going to write name. Good. Write Arinze. So you say the university is what?
University of Benin.
University of Benin. But before I proceed, thank goodness this came up. Do you guys see that I typed university, but some alphabet is missing? Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Are
sir.
people dropping anything in the comment section? Did you guys notice I typed university in full, but some alphabet is missing? Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This person
Yes,
that
sir.
is saying yes, sir. You there for bed? Are you sitting on your bed? Talk through now. Now nobody's hearing. Are you sitting on your bed? She's laughing. She's not answering my question. What's your name?
Tomide.
Tomide, even the way you are still talking. Tomide, are you sitting on your bed?
No.
Where are you sitting?
On the chair.
Now lie. Abi, you just finished work. Stand up. Be active. That voice looks like somebody that is just resurrecting from work, serious work. Or you are sitting on your bed. You can't not be in the class. Any of you here, guys, including those in the comment section. Please don't sit on your bed and attend class. Tell me that I don't catch you. So now let's proceed. So who can tell me what can I do so that this university will come out in full? What can I do?
You get the cursor.
You can use the wrap. Click on the cell, then use the wrap text function.
Okay. So before I go back to creating this data set, let's do something. Let's say Tommy Day on the bed. Are we still here?
I say yeah.
So is it because I mentioned Tommy Day on the bed? This has never happened to me. I don't know why. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, we are still
So,
here.
so which cell is Tommy Day on the bed written?
Cell
Cell
D41.
D41.
Awesome, awesome. Cell D41. Good. So there are a couple of things we can do. The first thing is what? Just come here. You can see it's written on cell D41, but it has come overlaying on column E. You saw that, right? We don't want this to happen. So we can either take your cursor up to the line between D and E, make sure it's at the middle, and then this cross will appear. Just drag all the way so that it occupies the entire sentence. And so it sits on just D. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's number one way to go about it. The second way is just come here, don't drag, but just double click. 1, 2. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. That is the second way. The third way is go to your home menu. You see wrap text. Click on wrap text, and then you can see it will come up together. Without you expanding, it will just wrap the text. So which of these would you guys prefer? The
Double clicking,
drag,
I
the
think.
double click, or the wrap text? Which of these would make would you prefer
Double
to
The
Double
wrap
use?
click.
text.
The double click.
That double click is faster.
Oh,
It's
okay, nice. So let me delete. I'm glad you've gotten that for today. So now let's go back. For this one, I'll just double click, and that's it. I hope that is clear now.
Yes.
Very clear, sir.
Good. So we have Rinze went to Uniben, and that is in. You know what? I don't need this. I don't need this. So I'm going to just delete it. So I'm going to right click on delete, and I'm going to say click on entire row, delete entire row. But there's going to be a problem. If I delete entire row, what do you notice?
Uh, the
everything on
depth
that road is
the depth column has gone out.
Exactly. So what does that tell you? When you are working on different data sets, please make sure you are working on different data sets in different sheets. So we have here sheet number 1. So you have to come here and open here to sheet number 2 and start again. Are we clear?
Very clear,
yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 That is because anything that you do, you want to delete, you want to do anything,
It's on the program, Gary.
We can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
So as I was saying, when you have different data sets, please try as much as you can to make sure you work with the different data sets you have in different sheets. Do not work with different data sets in the same Microsoft Excel sheet. So the next thing I wanted to teach you now is that I wanted someone to tell me the difference between this. I'm going to click outside. I'm going to do Control A. Who can tell me what they have noticed? Control A. Can you tell me what you've noticed?
It highlighted all the workspace, the sheet, the
Okay,
full sheet.
good. Now I'm going to click on inside this data set, and then I'm going to click Control A. Can you see that? Who can tell me what happened?
You only highlighted the data set.
The whole data set is highlighted.
Exactly. So if you want to highlight the entire workspace, make sure you click on an empty space outside your data set, like I did here. Click outside and Control A. Control on your keyboard and press the letter A or alphabet A at the same time. And it will highlight every bloody thing on your data set from the beginning all the way down. Do you see that? So if I want to press delete, let me press delete now. What do you see? It has deleted everything that I typed. Can you see there's nothing there? Can you see?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
I don't need to scroll down. I don't need to scroll up. It will delete everything. That is how it works. So I'm going to undo and everything will be back. Good. But if you want to highlight only the data set that you are working on, just take your cursor, put it inside the data set. You can click anywhere. Let me put under Shayo and then highlight Control A. Microsoft Excel is so intelligent. It knows that you don't want it to highlight everything on the data set, because if you want it to highlight everything on the data set, you are supposed to have clicked outside, right? You actually clicked inside and then you highlight Control A. So it has automatically identified the data set and highlighted it for you. So I'm going to click Control X. Control A, let me type this. Control plus A equals to what? Highlight all. Okay, go up. Control plus X equals to what? Cut. And that one is clear. These are all shortcuts everybody should know. Then Control plus C equals to what? Who knows?
Copy.
Copy. Good.
Copy.
Because I'll be using this most of the time. Control plus V equals to what?
Paste. Paste.
Paste. Good. So these are the shortcuts that we are going to be using almost all the time. So I'm going to come here and then Control A and then Control X. Good. So anytime you see Excel highlighting anything like this and it's looking like your Christmas tree, just know that you have either copied or you have cut. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You have either copied or you have cut. When we are done, go to the next sheet. Go to sheet number 2. And then do what? Click anywhere and then Control V. You see that? It has pasted. Can highlight, make it bolder. Then let's go back to sheet 1. Can you see? Our data set that we copied or cut is no longer there. Can you see it now? It's no longer there. So now that we have gotten that sorted, we can now delete this state column, entire row. So it's gone now. So we now have name, university, tuition, and course. So Arinze, which course did you read? And what was the tuition like for a year? So Arinze, see here?
I don't think so.
Okay, Tommy on the bed, are you here? Samuel, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Phil, are you here?
Yes, I am.
If you are not answering, I'll kick you out so that I bring other people who are here, please. Phil, what university did you attend?
I attended Polytechnic.
Okay, you attended a polytechnic.
Yes, sir.
Since we are working with university, let's use universities for now, okay?
Yes.
No vex,
Yes, sir.
yeah?
I know vex, sir.
Forgive me for my sins. Lambs, are you here?
Yes, I am.
What university did you attend?
Unilag.
Unilag, that is where they stole my phone. Are you aware?
Now that you're saying it, yes, I'm aware of it.
I went to visit my ex-girlfriend when she was in the final year. We were just touching. Love was sweet. There's this garden close to the law faculty. Very nice garden. That's where we were sitting. You guys know the place. We're just having a chat. I kept my tab close by. I'm not saying all students in Unilag are thieves, by the way. But this is my memory of Unilag, and it's not a good one. By the time I turned back to carry my phone, it was gone. So let's say Arinze studied agriculture. Lams, what course did you study?
Estate management.
Okay, estate management. What was your tuition like?
Around the range of 25 to 35,000.
So let's say 35,000. I don't even need to put the comma. I'm going to teach you guys something else. So, is there anyone that is outside Nigeria? Anybody outside Nigeria in class here? Or anyone who is not in Nigeria? And please, guys, check the comment section and let me know. For this one, I'll put.
Mubarak is here. I'm outside Nigeria.
Okay, Mubarak.
David. This is
David.
Mubarak.
Okay. What university?
University is called Kampala International University. KIU.
Okay, Kampala.
Kampala International University.
I just put Kampala International.
KIU.
Or can we give an acronym? Let's say KI. Right? So what was your tuition like and what was your course?
KIU. KIU.
Yes, KIU is written there. What was your tuition like?
Uganda shillings 3 million.
Ugandan shillings 3 million. Okay. If we put that in dollars, how much would that be?
Let me try to convert it.
Okay, convert it and let me know. How much
That's
is 30,000?
around $800.
$800. You know what, guys? Since we are doing this,
it is $800.
Put all we have in dollars. 800, good. $800 is 3 million in Ugandan shillings.
Yeah, it is around $810.
$810. Okay.
Yes.
It's around 3 million in Ugandan shillings.
Yes.
I think I should visit Uganda because I need to be a millionaire as fast as I can. A Ugandan millionaire. Billionaire even. I don't want that name. So how much is 30,000 naira in dollars? Let's use dollars. How much is it now? Then 35.
$30.
$30 or $35.
Oh la la. That is almost close to my hourly pay. Interesting. Anyway, so this my hourly pay in dollars is someone's tuition fee in a year. With Jara on top. Mubarak, what was the course you studied or course you studied? Is Mubarak still here? Mubarak is not here. What score should I give Mubarak?
I had gone on, but let me use this line for Nyangoma, my wife. I'm with her. It is medicine.
Medicine, okay.
Medicine and surgery.
By the way, Mubarak, after this class, give me a chat, okay? I have a friend in my colleague. She's from Uganda. If I mention her name, she's very popular.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Mubarak. So who else is outside? Who else? Another country? Anyone in the UK, in the US, in Canada? Let's have other universities here. Maybe 2 more persons so that I get to tell you guys what I want to show you. And then we can start a chat. Anyone else? Check the comment section, please, guys.
There's nothing in the comment section.
Nobody. Okay.
There's somebody in Manchester University.
Okay, Manchester University, Taye, right?
Yes,
Taye 800,000. That is definitely pounds. 800,000 pounds. Um,
18,000.
18,000. Sorry, pardon me. I'm still. um, what is her name? Taye, right? So we use
Yes,
Taye,
I,
University of Manchester. So Uni Manchester. Uni Manchester. 800,000, 18 on 18,000. How much would that be in dollars? And what course did she read? Did she write it down? Did Taye write it down? I don't know if you said she, so please, sorry. Did Taye write it
no,
down?
she didn't.
No,
Taye, what's your course?
She didn't write it down.
Can someone tell me how much is
Then let's
18,000
give her a
pounds in
course.
dollars? How much is 18,000 pounds in dollars?
20, approximately 22,000. 22,000 dollars.
Yeah, approximately 22,000.
22,000. Okay. 22,000. $22,000. So can someone just suggest a course for me, for her, for the purpose of this class?
We
Business.
can do business
Project management.
administration or project management.
What?
Project management.
Project management. All right.
biomedical science. I already put it there. Biomedical science.
Oh, she put it biomedical science. Okay. Biomed. Awesome. Okay, so we can work with this, right? We can work with this. Or is there any other person that maybe let's make it five? One last person.
Moses Arinze, pharmacy.
Okay, what country or university?
Um, find it here. It's not. I can't find it. Someone should please help me.
There's somebody from Benin Republic.
What's his name? Or what's her name? Or what's the name? What's the
Yechi,
person's name?
Yechi.
Yechi. Okay. University.
Yeah. These states, but it just says in Benin Republic.
Okay, Ben. We just put Ben State University. How much and cost?
So that should be around 3,500 and 350 USD, which is 3,500 naira. And sorry, 350,000. So it should be 350 USD.
350. Is that what is it?
Yes, 350.
350, not 3,000, not 3,500.
No, 350.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
cost?
transport and logistics
Transport and
management.
logistic management.
Okay, transport. Let me put transport, logistics, something like that. Okay, we can work with this, right? Now, can somebody tell me? Remember, I called all of this a name. What is it called? All of this highlighted.
Data
Data
set.
Data
sets.
set.
Data set.
So our data set is a data set of university, name, tuition, and course. Can someone take me through? There are two things I need to do before we start putting this in a chat. Okay, there are three things we need to do. Who can tell me? The first thing we need to do to make our data set look appealing,
You
just
have
some
to,
basic. I know we're going to be talking about tables much later, but just basic thing to make this look stand out.
your column header, should have a different
Okay,
color.
exactly. So you can highlight your column header. Let's choose another color for now, yellow. You can bolden it, you can change the font and all of that. So what's the second thing?
Uh,
I need someone smart to tell me
Put it,
what they have noticed on this data set.
you
um,
can put it in a table.
no, forgotten now.
We
You
don't
have
want to we
to
don't want to
arrange it
confuse people first.
alphabetically.
Leave table for
The
now.
names,
What else?
the names should be arranged alphabetically.
Okay. I don't want to confuse you guys. I sorting and filter. We'll talk about that later in class. But there's something. Let's look at the column headers. There's something we
Each
need to do to make one of the columns stand out.
each column should
We need to clean the data set. For example, the numbers, they are just written in text. They are not in number format.
No, they are in number format actually.
Okay.
okay.
Remember, Arinze, Lams, Mubarak, Taye, Yechi, and the university, you notice that the alphabets are written to the left and the numbers are written to the right. Do you notice that?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
So let me say, if I write something like this, if I write 30, if I write 30 here, I write 50, I come here, write 500, sorry, I write 500, and then I come here, write 521. Can someone tell me, what have you noticed from this data set? What have you noticed?
The data and the column is not aligned.
Okay.
The numbers
Why
are
do you
aligned
think it's
to
so?
the numbers are aligned to
Text
the right.
goes left, it
Actually,
aligns
the
left. Numbers align right in the cell.
Awesome.
Numbers
So
are,
always remember, in Microsoft Excel, alphabets must always go to the left, and
left,
numbers will always appear automatically to the right.
right.
So anytime you see that numbers, this is supposed to be 50 and 500, true or false?
True.
Anytime you see that numbers, instead of appearing to the right, are appearing to the left, what does that tell you?
wrong text. It means
I
that,
hope people are having their notes because
Yeah,
I don't have notes. If numbers appear to the left, it means that Excel sees
an error.
those
it as an alphabet.
numbers as
As alphabet.
alphabets. Thank you. Therefore, you need to clean.
Clean the data.
You need to clean the what? The data.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As far as I'm concerned, if you are using Microsoft Excel to analyze your data, you are going to be working with data entry specialists who put in numbers and alphabets for you to work with. Some of them would be having issues at home. Some of them would have drug issues. Some of them will not be so good with their job. Some of them will have so many issues. And instead of putting 50 and 500 in the way that it's supposed to appear as numbers, they are going to be typing it as alphabets. And you, like a data analyst, your job, let's assume you want to add all of these numbers. You want to add 30 and 520 together. You are supposed to add 50 and 500. But because Excel does not understand these two numbers as numbers, Excel is going to add only 30 and 520 for you. So if your boss asks you to add all the numbers that have been sent to you, you go and add only 30 and 520. You are going to be sacked. Because what you are doing is that you have cheated the business. The business was making profit, but because you you did not clean your data set. You go and tell the business that the business is making a loss. You are supposed to clean your data set. As a data analyst using Excel, almost 70% of your job will demand for you to clean your data. Guys, are we together here?
Yes, sir. We are together.
So how are we going to do this? We are going to clean this data. One way to do that, let me just say I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my 50, go to the formula bar. We didn't talk about the formula bar. Can you see my cursor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. That place where you see FX is called the formula bar. Come, take your cursor down there, remove that O and put your 0 and then click outside. Can you see now? 50 have become
Yes.
50 in numbers. You do the same for 500. Come here, remove your 20 and put your 20. Now you can calculate. Here, if I want to calculate, let me say I want to do sum, auto sum. We're going to talk about this. Can you see? It has already looked at only one number. It did not even look at this one. It didn't also see this one. It only summed only one number. But if I come here and I do the same auto sum, I come here and I do the same auto sum, can you see it highlighted all the numbers? We're going to talk about this later. Do you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
So make sure so that you don't put yourself in trouble. Anytime you are given numbers and alphabets to work with, if you see alphabets appearing to the right, what does that tell you?
It's
If you see alphabets
There's a
appearing to
number.
the right, what does that tell you?
There's a
that
number
means
in
a
it.
number at the front, exactly
Exactly.
at the front.
It means that Excel sees those alphabets as numbers,
Number.
and you have to clean that data. If you see numbers appearing to the left, what does that tell you?
Excel is saying an alphabet.
Exactly. So you have to clean it. So let's go back to our initial data set. Please, any question? Let me stop here first and see if there are questions. Any question before I proceed?
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
So in this case that you just explained now, your screen is down. So what if does it matter where the number appears in the numbers given? So for example, if we have 05, that's 050, or we have something like OAO, does the place it appears actually matters before Excel can read an error?
Okay. Now, remember, that is why you are the human person here. Because you are the human person, you know that. Let me share my screen and show you. I understand your question. Um, for those in Nigeria, you've been hearing of BVN, NIN. Those in the US, we have social security number, right? What else? Uganda, what do you have as your national ID number? Your ID number. So sometimes some of these things, right? You will be seeing something like 124T5R8. If I click outside, do you see? It is appearing as an alphabet. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's appearing as an alphabet. So what does that tell you? What it tells you is that Excel will never give you a summation of these numbers and alphabets. Don't go and have something like 456 and then you have H9 and let's say old. You cannot come here and do auto sum. It will not work. Can you see? It is not even highlighting anything because it's not seeing numbers and alphabet. It's telling you there's a problem with the formula because it doesn't understand what you're actually asking it to submit. So anytime you have this, as a human being, Excel will know that this one is an alphabet. That is what Excel will know. And because it is seeing it as an alphabet, it will push it to the left. If it is a number, it has to be strictly numerical. There should be no alphabets in between. But you, as a human being using Microsoft Excel, you will definitely know that. You will definitely know that this is either somebody's bank ID, social security number, if it has numbers and alphabets, your name, your BVN, your car registration number, your house address. You could have 44B Street, something like that. Your dormitory number or apartment number. You will definitely know that because you are the human being behind this analysis. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. But as long as if you want to submit your job, if you want to add, you want to subtract, you want to multiply, divide, you must make sure that it is always to your right. I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good. So I'm going to clean this up. There are no other questions. And then let's go back to our data set. So this is what I want to do. I said there are three things that we need to look at. The first thing is we colorize and we put in colors our column, all right, column. The second thing, we need to look at the tuition column. We need to look at the tuition column. Somebody did not mention this. Everything is in dollar, but as you and I are looking at it, there is no symbol for dollar in front of it. True or false?
True.
True.
So you need to make sure you highlight every value under. By the way, remember I'm saying value because they are all in numbers. Every value, you need to highlight every value under the tuition column. Go to your home menu, you will see this icon. It is called the accounting format icon. You can either open the general column or general feature here. You will see currency, you will see accounting. If I click on currency, this is what you see. Is that clear? If I come here, click on accounting, this is what you see. There's a difference between currency and accounting. I need someone to look at the difference. Look at that. This is accounting. Let me click on currency and let me see if someone will be smart to see the difference. Currency. Who can tell me the difference? Let me do it again. This is currency. This is accounting. Who saw the difference?
It is on the position of the dollar sign.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Is that Mubarak?
Yeah.
Good. So if you are working for an accounting firm, remember that the way accountants put their dollar sign or their symbols or their currency, they put it at the extreme. But those who are, they just want to be done with their calculations, they could just choose currency and that's it. If you are writing currency, if you are owing somebody, normally, if you and I are writing currency, we don't write the Ghana cedis or the Nigerian naira or dollar or the pounds. We don't write it far from the numbers. Is that how we write it? We write the symbol close to the numbers. True or false?
True.
Good. But if you are working for an accounting firm, you need to be very particular about these differences. You have to put the symbol at the extreme. So which one should we choose? Accounting or currency?
Accounting. Accounting.
Only one. Okay, so let's go with accounting. By the way, you can also change your symbol to Mubarak. what you get, you call it Ugandan shillings, or is it Ugandan shillings, right?
Yes, it is Ugandan shillings.
So let's say, do you know how to insert the Ugandan shilling symbol? Do you know?
I think you were supposed to check where there is that dollar sign below accounting.
Okay. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this here. So let's work with this. Okay. Let's say I want this to be in Ugandan shillings. We are going to come over to the home menu, click on the drop down, and then you see we have the US dollars, we have the UK pounds, we have euro, you have the Chinese yuan, you have the French CFA, or I don't know. Yeah. Then click on more accounting formats. A dialog box will come up. Good. Can you see this dialog box? This is called a dialog box. Are we still here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then open your symbol. You can now look for all the currencies of the world. So let's look for Ugandan shillings. Uganda. Yeah. Scroll down. If you see it, let me know. Mubarak, are you still here? Mubarak, yeah.
Up to you.
Have you seen it?
No.
I'm still going down. So all the currencies that are existing in this world is right here. If your currency is not here, you don't have a country that is recognizable by Microsoft. Just leave the earth. Go to heaven where there's no money. Paradise. Go and eat apple. I'm still looking for it. Can you see it?
No.
Okay. They could be written in number. Like for instance, this is the Canadian dollars, right? CAD. So watch out for the numbers as well. Oh, la, 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 la. This is Ghana cedis, okay? You can't still see it.
First wait. On you bypassed you.
You bypass you already.
They are in alphabetical
Okay.
order. UGX.
This one.
UGX up. UGX up the second.
UGS, yes.
Okay, awesome. So we just click on OK. That's it. Good. Now that these have shown up, who can tell me why we have hash, 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 hash?
The numbers
Anybody?
are much.
The numbers are much. Okay, what's the right time to use? Just come here and expand and you see all the numbers. That's it. The numbers are hidden. They are not much. They are simply hidden. Because sometimes even if the numbers are much, your column could contain them. But if a hashtag appears, it means they are hidden, so you have to make them visible. So that is it. So let's try another currency. You can go back there, click on more accounting options. Let's use the Naira. The Naira seems to be so many here. We have Edo, Fula, who be Fula abeg? Hausa, Ibibio, Igbo, Kanuri, Yoruba. So which of them should we choose? It's like there are so many Nigerian currencies here. Even Excel no say una two dey fight. You people are not one. So Excel didn't want trouble, just divided you into different tribes. Which one should we choose?
Choose Hausa.
Hausa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hausa. And okay, that's it. Can you see that? So we have the
Yes,
Naira.
sir.
Good. I hope everybody is clear. Nobody have questions on how to insert currencies. Anytime you see numbers, anytime you see amount, anytime you see amount, especially tuition, amount, tuition, make sure you insert your symbols. Okay? Make sure you insert your symbols. So that is the second thing. The first thing is your header. Second thing, look out for amount and insert your symbols. And then the last thing before we visualize, the last thing is ask yourself, what is a primary column? And then what is a secondary column? And in case you are not aware what I mean, primary column is what? Another way for primary column is the independent column. Another word for the secondary column is the dependent column. As you proceed in your journey to become a data analyst, I'm no longer going to be calling this independent column again or dependent column. We'll be using the term independent variable or independent key or dependent variable or dependent key. But for the purpose of our introductory classes, I'm going to be using independent column right, I'm back. Are we still here? Hello?
Yeah, we are.
Hello.
You went off for
Yeah,
a while.
welcome.
Okay. I hope you guys are following me, please.
Yes, sir.
So where did you stop hearing me from?
The primary and the secondary column.
Independent and
Exactly.
Yes,
dependent here.
independent and
So I was saying, and I was asking a question before this happened. If you look at the data set presented before you now, can somebody tell me when we talk about independent column, we are saying there is a column amongst all these that can stand on their own or can stand on its own. The secondary column, on the other hand, is a column that is dependent on other columns to make sense. Are we good?
yes, sir.
The independent column can stand on its own or their own. The secondary column would depend on the independent column to make sense. So who can tell me? We have the name column, the university, tuition, and course. Which of these columns do you think is the primary column?
The name column.
The name
Mm.
column,
Why?
because the other columns are dependent on who, on how will I put this English now? On sorry, one second. I'm trying to
Yeah, it's gone off. Yeah,
together.
it's gone
Oh,
off.
it's gone
Because
off again.
somebody can say the name is not, how does it go? Somebody can be arranging and this thing.
Yes, we're here.
So I want to add another device of mine, so that if I get logged out of this one, I should be able to use the other one. Okay?
Okay.
Let me be sure. Let me share my screen. Okay, so you say that name is a primary column because it can stand on its own, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody that has another opinion? Anyone?
Uh, it's actually the other columns actually shows the characteristics of the person and the name column. So that's the reason why
Okay.
it's primary.
So which one do you think is the secondary column?
From this university.
Secondary column is between it can be the university, the tuition, and the course.
Okay, good. So why is this very important? This is very important because if you go ahead to present this data set, a lot of companies, I need to wait, I need to take someone out so that I'll be able to join with my other device. If you can pardon me, please. Let me see. Because I want, if I get logged out of this, I can just join. Okay, awesome. I can just add the other one. Perfect. Um, yeah. So if I log out, I'll just continue talking and you'll hear me. Can we continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can go ahead, sir.
So this is so important because if you must arrive, let me go to the internet and show you guys something. Let me open this. Why an x-axis? Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
okay.
You remember those days used to be in a university or college, and then we'll be talking about y and x-axis. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
You know that anytime we talk about y-axis, we would have either numbers on one side or alphabets on the other side, or sometimes you have numbers on both sides. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now, in Microsoft Excel, when you hear about creating charts, it means that one of It's even showing here Excel. Let's click on Excel. Awesome. It means that anytime you want to plot any graph, let me click on one. One of one of your data sets would definitely be a primary column and the other would be a secondary column. You can never create charts using Excel if you have not had this clear from the onset. I'm going to do a mistake intentionally and then you see what I mean. Let's say we want to create a chart. So I want to highlight all of this. Go to insert. Are you guys here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Good. Go
Yes,
to
sir.
insert. Then you see all these recommended charts. Leave it. Just click on any of these charts. Or better still, let's use column charts. Click on column charts. But once you click on column charts, what do you see? What do you notice? Let me reduce this screen so that you see everything. What do you notice?
It needs the name for the graph.
What do you notice?
There is no chart there actually, just numbers written randomly.
Yeah, the graph, the chart automatically uses the last row as
Exactly.
as the,
Good.
as the name for the chart.
Good. So Excel does not understand what you want it to do because you have not categorically tell it, look, I want you to work with one primary column and one secondary column. Or I want you to work with one primary column and two secondary columns. And in each of these, one should be at least numerical. So because Excel does not understand the action you want it to take, what is it saying? It automatically does what it thinks is right for you. Do you understand how this works now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And because it does automatically what is right
Yes.
for you, there is no chart here at all compared to what we saw on the internet. You see, you see this on the internet, this is a column chart. This is something close to what we want to see. But why is our own chart different? It is because we have not categorically told Excel, look, I want you to use the primary column and I want you to use the secondary column. So it's going to do this and it's going to become a mess. And if you do this and go and submit, and then you call my name that I taught you, the type of thunder that will fire you is still doing press up. I never taught you this. In fact, I'll reject you because I don't teach my students this. What I'm teaching my students is before you visualize, ask yourself the data set that you have. What is the most important for the company? Let me give you guys another example because I need you to really understand this because if you don't, you are going to mess up. Let me give you another example. Let's say I want to have sales, I want to have product name, or let me just say product. I want to have amount. No, not amount. I want to have cost price. I want to have selling price. Awesome. Now, can someone tell me from the data I did not, let's just say I want to populate this, products. Give me an example of a product.
Nivea roll-on.
Roll on. Okay, Nivea. And then the cost price for that product, let's say it's 500, and the selling price Um, Sorry, I'm just going to do something briefly. Okay, this is the selling price, okay? Do you guys know what I just did now?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
so the product, another product name,
The phone.
okay, phone. Let's say this, okay, let me use 4,000. So I just want to do this minus this. So I have this in dollars. I have this in dollars, of course, and this in dollars. All right, good. Can someone tell me, look at look at this data set. Which one do you think is the primary key? Which one do you think is the secondary key, or primary column, secondary column? Quickly.
The product is the primary column, then the sales, cost price, selling price are the secondary keys.
Okay. Why do you say so?
Because the product are what we're trying to determine what their prices are and the cost of sales for those products.
Okay. Is there anyone that disagrees? Let me check the comment section. Anyone? Okay, nobody disagrees. It means that the product can stand on its own. With the product, we know this is the reason why we are making this amount of sales, while there is a cost price and while there's a selling price. So you would always want to find out from your e-commerce company or from whatever company you're working with, or even from your business. You have to find out, ask yourself in your analysis, which product is actually selling more. Now, if you look at the products we have, phone and Nivea, which one do you think sells more? Hello?
The phone sells more because it has a higher sales value.
Okay. So if you want to recommend to your company that they should buy more phones than they do Nivea products, true or false?
True.
So if you want to show your boss or your employer, or if you want to show your employees, as the case may be, something about this product, you have to look at, you want to show them the primary column, which is the product column, or or and pardon, and any of the other secondary columns. For instance, you want to show them product and sales, or product and cost price, or product and selling price, depending on who you are showing the presentation to. Now look at this column. Look at all the columns. We have the salesperson, or let's say we have, yeah, we have the salesperson, we have the manager, and then we have the owner of the company. If you want to present the data, if you want to present data visualization to the salesperson, what type of visuals are you going to show them? Which columns are you going to show them first? Or which one do you think they are more interested in?
The sales.
No?
It's dependent. I think it's dependent on what you're showing who.
Typically, what do you think the salesperson will be interested in?
The salesperson is going
Cost
to be
price and the
the
product.
cost price.
The cost price. The cost price. Because all those people making sales for you, they want to know what is the cost of the product so that if someone comes to buy, they will be able to make profit off the cost. True or false?
True.
True.
Good. Now, the manager, what do you think the manager will be most interested in? Remember, the manager is responsible for knowing whether the salesperson is productive in the company or not. So what is the manager going to look at for the salesperson?
The sales price.
No?
It's going to look at the sales because they need to understand if the company is making sales or not.
Yes, but before the sales price, you are working with a team, don't forget. The
Mm-hmm.
salesperson is responsible to report to the manager, and the manager is responsible to report to the CEO. The salesperson does not want to lose his or her job, so they want to make sure that they make a lot of profit for the business. True or false?
True.
True.
So they'll be most interested in the cost price of the product that they have been given to sell. The manager will be looking at the salespeople, which of them is making product profit or not.
Or
Which of
not.
them should we promote? Which of them should we let go? What data are you going to present to the manager to show that this salesperson is actually making profit or not?
It cost and no. I think this is cost and selling
Selling
price.
price.
It's going to be looking at the selling price.
Mm.
Yes, because if something costs 500 and you ended up selling it for 24,000, and then you have been able to sell that thing, you have been able to sell twice of that thing for 24,000. What are you going to tell? What are you going to tell yourself? This person is making profit for this company. I'm supposed to add something else, rather. I'm supposed to add the gross profits. Let me add this. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. So the salesperson will be looking at the cost price and gross profit. Oh, this is important. The manager will be looking at what? Selling price and gross profit. What do you think the CEO is most interested in? What do you think the CEO is most interested in?
Gross profit.
The gross profits
Gross profit.
and the sales.
Are we still here?
Very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are we following the class, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So thanks for being around to this time. Should be rounding up so that I drop your assessment today. So what do you guys think the CEO will be most interested in?
The gross profit.
Uh-huh.
The
But
gross profit and the sales.
Sales.
and the sales. Because to be honest, the CEO of a company is not really interested in the inner workings of the company. He wants to know, is my company making money? Is the manager that should know how this money is made. It's as easy as that. So if you want to present a data set, for those of you that may be interested in our data analytics class, because I get to teach only one course, Introduction to Data Analysis, I basically just take students through the process of analyzing data. And most later, if I'm talking about when you get to learn Power BI, you go into business analytics proper, and you get to know what type of visual you should present to who and how you can present it. Because the visual you present to a salesperson's department is going to be different from a visual you present to a manager, to CEO, to the board, to stakeholders, and so on. I hope this is clear.
Yes, it is.
So the CEO will be interested in the sales. CEO wants to know about if the company is making sales and, of course, the gross profit. Now, that said, let us go back to our first data. So now that we know that the name column is our primary column, we want to look at name and tuition. Is that clear? Name and tuition. And then here we want to look at sales and products. So it's very simple. We just highlight the primary column and one of the secondary columns. Go to insert menu, click on, let's choose column chart. Now, if you click on this, who can tell me what happened? Are we see here?
Created a chart based on the array selected.
We are still not giving the Excel the right information that it needs to happen.
Exactly. Who can tell me why? Why?
And that is because I think
Because you selected the column title sales and
This this is not in a table format.
Okay. Okay, now wait a minute. Let me do something else. I'm going to highlight product and then cost price. Let's see if this will work. I just want to show you guys something so that, can you see? Did this one work?
Okay, yes, this worked.
So can someone explain to me why is it that the first one did not work? Why?
because
Means that
I feel
primary should
the
be on
product
the left.
is not on the
primary
first column.
they are both primary.
Remember,
The primary should be on the
we
left.
are talking about what?
They are both
Remember, we
primary
are
columns.
talking about what? Primary key against secondary key.
Secondary.
So what did we do the first time? The first time we started with what? Secondary key against primary key.
Primary.
And Excel did what? What did Excel tell us? Excel tell us, hey, stop that nonsense. Excel just shut us up, telling us that we were supposed to, if you look at the graph, it is always x-axis, it is always one axis against the other. It is always y-axis against x-axis. True or false?
True.
It is always the y-axis against the x-axis. It is always the primary column against the secondary column. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
And not the other way around. You must always, it is always, okay, let's be a little bit playful about this. Let's look at you have to be, which of these things come first?
Singles.
Single.
Which of these comes first?
The
Single.
singles.
So if you want to plot a graph against married or single, which of them would you plot first?
Single before married.
So you see all those people that are behaving married in single relationships, your graph is a very wrong graph. It is very erroneous. Eh? Single people is for you to cut, get married. If you are in the single camp, this is your y-axis. To plot it against your x-axis. Single people, what do people do when you are single? When you are single, you collect money for transport, you break up, Abi, you eat free food, I hope you can hear me.
Loud and clear, sir.
Good. So we're still trying to explain something in a very interesting, funny way. And I said that for those of you that are single, you are x-axis or y-axis. Married people is x-axis. Single people, you collect TP, you break up, you eat free food. What else do single people do? You take pictures in nice restaurants, huh? In the name of date. You date, of course. Married people, no transport because you are inside the house. So instead of transport, you get gas. Instead of break up, you quarrel. This is the ideal anyway. You quarrel and you make up. Instead of eating free food, you cook it. You still take pictures. This is but only during vacations and things like that. So instead of dating, you are married, you have kids. So this is the data set. Guys, are we still here?
Yes, sir.
So it has to be one thing
Yes, sir.
against the other. You have to be single before you marry, before you are even divorced. This is another graph. So this one could be the interface between the x and the y axis. So divorced people, I don't want to write anything there. Una know una self. But do you guys get the point? You have to always look at the first point of contact. Where do you want to start from? What is the most important? Use that as the most important. Plot the graph against the thing that you want to show that it is the most important. So for us, the product is the most important. So we have to highlight it first and then press your control key and come over here and highlight the sales. With that, you are now telling Excel, let's see if this will work. Come over here, click on this. Did you see that? Did it work?
Yes, it works.
Hello? Did it work now?
Yes.
Good. So do you see how this thing works? It has to be one primary key, against the other. So in this case, what is the primary key here for name, university, tuition, and course?
The name is the primary column.
Okay.
Name is the primary.
You highlight the name, and the secondary is the tuition. Press your control key and then highlight it. That is how you highlight two. Go to your insert menu, click on columns, choose one. Do you see that? So now we can see the details of each of them. Is this clear?
Yes,
The
sir.
whole thing about primary and secondary columns, are they clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Any question, please, because I'm going to sheet number 2. That's where I'll end the class today. Any question on primary and secondary column and how you can make your chart to come up live if you have challenges? Any question? You can see from the chart that Taye have the highest, $22,000. Followed by what or who? Mubarak. These ones, their chart is not even showing. That is to show you that it's almost zero, almost close to the base. Any question? Please check the comment section. Are there questions?
Someone is saying it's not clear.
It's not clear. It's not a question. Please, I need a specific question. And I'm teaching you guys how to speak the right language. It's not clear. What is not clear? Be very specific, please. Okay, while we wait for the person to be specific with the question, let's go to sheet number 2. You already know how we got this. Let me use another. Let me put pounds. So who can tell me what's the primary column and the secondary?
Ex-girlfriend, primary,
The ex-girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
debt, the
And debt
secondary.
And
and
then
Debt and
debt
debt,
second.
the secondary.
awesome. Because as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing to the CEO of this company called ex-girlfriend company, the most important thing for this person is you they owe me or you know they owe me. True or false?
True.
True, sir.
If somebody is owing you money, are you interested in collecting back your money or you are interested in knowing what the person used your money for?
On how to collect
Collecting
my
my
money.
money.
I'm not hearing you.
On
Collecting
how
my
to
money.
collect my money.
The people that are quiet are owing people. That's why they are not talking. If you are owing, go and pay up before you attend this class so that you can join us in our premium group. For those of you that want to join the premium group. The most important thing here is the debt, and the debt is the secondary column. The most important person here is the ex-girlfriend and not the product. You are not interested in what she wanted or she used the money for. So we are going to simply highlight it because the arrangement, it works well for us. Click on insert. You can choose any of these, and that's it. Okay. Let's say we want to create another sheet. Let me go to sheet number 3. Let's say I want to have the name of a product and then how much the product, okay, the cost of the product. Okay, so this is where, okay, we already have Nivea, already have phones. I need names of product, please. Cars, what else?
Laptop,
Laptop,
Groceries. Groceries.
groceries. What else?
bags,
Furniture.
What? CD.
Fun.
Let me say the ones some of you don't want to say. So cost. Let's put some cost to this. All right. So we have 850.
You.
We have 400. We have 800,000. We have 500. We have 150. This. We have just random numbers. Okay. We have furniture. Hello, guys.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
back.
I don't know what's happening. I wanted to refresh my laptop, but I figured if I do that, I would spend a lot of time before I come back. I hope this doesn't repeat tomorrow. I just want to do this last thing so that I drop the assessment for today. I think my time is up. Can you see my screen, please?
Not yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So I have had my product and cost. Just highlight every of these. Go to insert menu. Click on any of the charts here. I always choose. So I don't want to see the bars appearing this way. So you can do this. So this is the first one. So you can edit your chart. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about how you can import a picture into your chart, how you can edit your chart and all of that. So we want to call this the product chart. So when you come over here, you can choose any of the colors here. You can play around it, choose any of the colors you want here. Here. So your assessment, please write this and post it in the group. Assessment for today. Write or create, pardon. Create a fictional data set. That's number one. Number two, create a chart for that fictional data set. Explore or add some features to that data set. So this is number one. This is very simple. So, sorry. So this is the first thing that we are doing today. Another one we want to try is another type of chart. So go to insert. This time around, let us look at another chart type. So we can try any of these. So this one is, you can come here, double click or click once and then rename it to products uh, cost. You can edit it. Say you want to change colors. See, you can change any of these colors. Let's say we want blue. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
You are seeing
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm
You
doing,
can.
right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to, these are some of the features I need you to add. So tomorrow we'll look at more features that you can try. For instance, some of these features, we'll try them out tomorrow. You can also learn some other methods of formatting. Let's say we want to format this data set. You want to make it bold. You can see the colors are changing. Are you seeing that?
Yes, sir.
Say you want to make it this way. I hope everybody understands how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you can.
Let's say you want it to appear in any of these ways. So I want you guys, I want to see what you can do. Put it in a Telegram group. For those that don't have access to the Slack group, please drop it in the Telegram group and we are going to check it out. We'll have a record of those that have submitted. And those that haven't, oh well, we'll kick you out. If you are interested in joining the special group, this is only for 20 persons where you can have access to resources, certificates, opportunities for internship. Please make sure you reach out to our virtual assistant and get that information. This class is totally free. We want to keep it that way. So far, okay, should I try another chart and leave this column charts? Let me try another one so that you see the differences, okay? Just click, drag down. All this explanation will not be necessary if everyone is not so. Let me try another chart type. So let's try pie chart, this one. Can you see that? Are we together here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Try any of these charts as well. This is a chart. So if I want to edit this, you already know how to go about it. What if I want to see the amount? Because as it is, we don't even know the amount of the product. We need to see it. This one is so big. Okay, what if we want to show the amount? What if we want to change the color? See, change the color, right? Want to change it this way. What if we want to see the amount? Can you see the percentage? Guys, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
So this is it. So I want you to play around all of this and drop what you have done in the comment section. This is beautiful. I love this one. Bold background. So tomorrow we'll look at how we can format all of the backgrounds here, the plot area, the outline, the fill. If you want the outline to be red, you can see that it's red now. You can see the outline is red, right? If you want it to no fill at all, you can even delete it. Any question? The recording will be sent to the group. But from tomorrow, the recordings would only be available to those in the premium group. But the class is still free. Questions, please. Questions. I will send the material for our next class tomorrow. Today, we just wanted to do a little bit of basic Excel. We'll finish up in the first hour tomorrow, and then we'll continue from there. Any question? Did you enjoy the class? Did you learn anything today? Especially those who are new to Excel.
Yes, we
Yes, sir.
did. We did.
Only one person. Hey, I was wasting my time, Abby.
We actually did,
No,
sir.
not at all.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
We did.
Okay. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. Same time, 9 a.m. or 2 p.m. WAT.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.